Well, good afternoon, fellow social media-ites. What is up, Facebook? How are we doing this fine afternoon? So I went and got a hold of the sandpaper I need to finish wands. And tomorrow I need to collect about 7 more sticks for the next batch. I've already got a couple that I need. I got a mango Swisher Sweets. I got some mango Bacardi. And I'm going to mix it with 2 different kinds of Monster, regular and assault. I call it a mango assault. How does that sound? What's up, Kevin Williams? Now, I can remember watching a George Bruno video where he said, whatever depression you're going through is only a storm, and eventually that storm will pass. Now, I will use myself as an example on this. I'm definitely excited for the Ozzy concert, yes. Now, I'll use myself as an example. When you're depressed or going through some bullshit in your life, you can choose to mope about it, or you can choose to find a healthy way to fix it. Fuck suicide. Suicide is for pussies, and I hate saying that because it's degrading to women, but I'm not trying to be degrading to women. I'm trying to get it through people's thick skulls that suicide is for chicken shits. I'm gonna grab this Bacardi Mango. Yeah, dude. You know what I'm saying? What keeps me going in my depression is the thoughts of winning the lottery, building my dream house, you know, and even then, that's a pretty unrealistic goal because that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I gotta have other things that keep me going too. Good cigar, good company on social media, good company in real life. Now, when I say I'll use myself as an example, every time, for the longest time, whenever I got rejected by the opposite sex, I took it personally. You know, much like any human that gets rejected, we feel inadequate. So because of that rejection and taking it personally, I would have less confidence as an issue as a result. And what would happen is it would feed into itself. Basically what I'm getting at. It doesn't compare to your struggles, but I share this as an example. Now, once I started getting a different attitude about getting rejected by the opposite sex, all of a sudden, my whole world changed. Now I don't take it as personally. I just kind of like, whatever, it's your loss to it, it's not mine. And that kind of confidence shows. I've been trying to carry that confidence with me wherever I go. And women around town are definitely responding to it. So if life throws you a curveball and you continue to be depressed about it, you know, it could always be worse. I mean, when you're depressed and, let this cigar, hold on, cigarillo, whatever you call it. That's something you need to remember is it could always be worse. Go ahead and mix in this Monster Assault. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's pretty good. Now check this out. I had a Monster Max Eclipse. It came in a little purple can like that. That was pretty good. You know, and when the Bacardi bottle gets to about halfway gone, I can mix whatever Monster I have left into the bottle, see? Yeah. And growing up my entire life, everyone that talked to me about this issue would say, Josh, you gotta have more confidence in yourself. Chicks dig confidence. Right. And that's no bullshit lie. Although, when you get rejected, well, it doesn't have to be by the opposite sex. Rejection, period, it makes humans feel inadequate. It makes them feel like less than good enough. And feeling like you're less than good enough is a shitty feeling. You know what I'm saying? When the going gets tough, you gotta get going. If you chicken shit out and kill yourself when life gets too hard, you're only proving to the haters that they're right. You're only gonna prove to the people who hate on you and do everything they can to make your life miserable that they got to you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about y'all, but I know sometimes I get suicidally depressed, so I'm willing to talk about it, right? But what brings me out of it is something that Danny Filth said, and I quote, "You'll never know what you'll miss out on in life, a warm winter's day or eating a hot dog." Yeah. New episodes of Rick and Morty. Hanging out with friends. You know what I'm saying? And people are natural haters, man. People are just born to hate for some ungodly reason. And the thing you have to remember, let me take a sip of this mango assault. That's pretty good. Hell yeah. Thing you have to remember, oh, there's a caffeine kick. Yeehaw. The thing you have to remember, Facebook, is to not let people get you down. That's easier said than done because people are assholes. I know. Believe me, I know. But if you're in a situation where people are causing you angst and headache and what have you, then wouldn't it make more sense to find a space of your own and get away from the people that are causing you headache? You know what I'm saying? Sure, you might be depressed about one or two different things, but one thing that stops me from committing suicide is remembering how Chester Bennington's suicide affected me. As a diehard Linkin Park fan, I was like, dude, that's some bullshit. Dude, that made me so fucking depressed. I was like, fuck this shit, dude. And you see how it not only affected me, but every Linkin Park fan around the world, his friends, his family. When you kill yourself, all that pain and depression those people felt gets condensed onto the people who care about you. So I guarantee you, if everyone seems like doesn't care about you, I guarantee you some of you might have at least one person that cares. And if you have just one person that cares, you shouldn't do it. I mean, even if you don't have anybody that cares about you, you still shouldn't do it. But now, when I get depressed about my shortcomings, I remember that I got a roof over my head. I got fans and family and friends that care about me. And I have access to clean drinking water, so it's not so bad. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting depressed about first world problems and You know what I'm saying? She did this, she said that. You know, come on now. And if people are trying to make your life a living hell, don't let them. Don't let them. You're better than that. Because as soon as you kill yourself or say something stupid, you immediately show the other person that I got to him or her or whoever. And if you're, having a discussion with somebody or what have you, don't let that person's bullshit get to you, man. It just ain't worth it. People are assholes. And you can't let them get to you. And I take a leaf out of my book, dude. I've been bullied, teased, and harassed ever since I started making YouTube videos. I've been bullied, teased, and harassed in school my entire life. I'm still sitting here saying fuck the haters. I was able to find 7 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I found a couple sticks already for starting my batch, and I found a stick I can turn into Carla's wand because hers got lost in the mail. Actually, I was kind of hoping that homeboy Scotty would stop by and have a drink with me. I haven't hung out with him in a minute. Yeah. Unfortunately, due to expenses, I might be the only one going to the concert, but that's understandable. Take the bus down there and stay for a night and then wake up early in the morning, whatever, and take the bus back to Casper. Yeah. That's going to be an interesting adventure. I'm going to leave my knife and my taser at home because you can't have those things in a rock concert. However, I am going to bring my wand for protection, for magical protection. As soon as I get to the front of the concert, pull this out of my pocket so they see that one's not sharp and see what's that? Oh, it's a wand. I'm autistic and spiritual. Okay, you're cool, dude. Just don't poke nobody with it. I'm like, dude, come on. I'm ready to see Ozzy play. Why would I want to fuck that up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was feeling pretty depressed a couple days ago, and I got over it. You know what I'm saying? I got the fuck over it. Because I realized that, half the time when I complain about my situations, yeah, being bullied ruthlessly sucks, but it could be worse. I don't have to kill someone for food. I can just, if I have money, go to the. If I've got money, I can just go to the fucking store and buy it. I don't gotta cut someone's head off to feed my family or feed myself. So yeah, in the grand scheme of things, I feel like a douchebag for complaining about being single and not having some good puss in about 10 months. Oh my God. Seriously, Scott, come over and have a drink with me, bud. It's not don't be like that. Come over. That's all I'm going to say is, dude, just come over. Don't be like that, Scott. Come on. Hell yeah, Kevin. Talk at you later. Do I live with Scotty? No, I have my own place. I'm not allowed to have roommates unless they're on the lease. If you have just one person that cares about you, you shouldn't commit suicide. That shouldn't even be an answer, dude. Sean doesn't have to be on the lease because he's a ventriloquist puppet. Winston doesn't have to be on the lease either because that's the name of the poltergeist that's in my apartment. Of course, with how old this building is, it could be a number of things. Number of ghosts, what have you. So I'm doing this YouTube video where I made this insanely gross bowl of ramen noodles. I mean, it may look gross on camera, but I thought it was tasty. Yeah. Like that. Here's the remnants of it. This thing had tuna fish, oysters, and freaking anchovies and Doritos and mozzarella cheese on. It was all mixed in there with some chicken ramen noodle. This is what I called my my fish and chips noodles. A little play on words. Well, to be fair, Ben Dobbins, some people don't like dolls. They're kind of creeped out by them. There we go. That filled me back up. Let's save the rest of this for later, man. Yeah. Now, my diet mainly consists of red meats and fish and stuff like that. Oh, I didn't put sardines in it. I put anchovies, tuna fish, and oysters. Smoked oysters. Yeah. And there is a YouTube video with it. It's being uploaded right now. Fish and chips noodles is what it's called. And it's chicken ramen noodle with tuna, anchovies, and smoked oysters, Doritos nacho cheese chips, and mozzarella cheese. Yeah. Which, if you're not a fan of fish, then I wouldn't watch it. But if you like fishy foods, then watch it. Be like, oh. Hey, you guys. If you're going to commit suicide, do it the natural way. Alcohol and tobacco. Wink, wink. At least you get some enjoyment out of it. Yeah. Now, I made that video for the sake of the gross out factor, because a lot of people are going to be watching that going, oh, I can't believe he ate that. That's so gross. And then there's going to be a lot of people who like fish who are going to be watching that going, fuck, that looks good. Yeah. So yeah, there's this chick I want to ask out here in town, and there was a nasty rumor going around. It could just be a rumor though, so she's still available when I get back from the concert. Yeah, man. I would take her with, but I don't know what her work schedule is. Yeah. And there's plenty of cute of-age chicks here in town, so it could be any one of them. Yeah. I mean, if I don't hook up with someone at the concert, which I'm not trying to hook up with a chick at the Ozzy concert, I'm just going to have fun, enjoy the music. You know, if I end up hanging out with a couple of chicks as a result, I'm cool with that. Yeah, dude. Do you think that we're required to go to work from beyond the grave? No, I'm pretty sure that once you're dead, you're dead. You know, you're not required. Maybe in the afterlife, you might have a job in the afterlife doing something. I don't fucking know. Well, what if the afterlife is exactly the same as the life we're on right now in every way, shape, and form? The only difference is everything's more transparent. So all the food we eat, once it's digested, is thrown over to the afterlife. And the food we eat becomes food for ghosts. You never know. About to, all puns aside, embark on another batch of wands. Yeah. And I got the supplies I need. To do another batch, just gotta get a couple more sticks. But yeah, check out that weird ramen noodle video when it uploads to Tubes, and I'll be checking at you later.